Right guys, this is Pokemon Tournament. This is arcade ROM. When you first extract it, you have to run this registry file. For some reason mine keeps opening in Notepad, but you can right click, open with or run with PowerShell. So you can run it with PowerShell, and then it'll ask you if you want to run it, and just press R, then enter. So, and on mine it reset the computer. So you have to run that first. But this game was a pig to get to run full screen. I tried even using the forcing it with reshade, which does work sometimes, but it wouldn't even have that either. So I've included Magpie. It's an upscaler. Once you've run it, it will install and integrate into your operating system. So that's it in my taskbar. So if I run it, and here you got your upscaling. So this will upscale it to full screen. So first of all, you want to run the game, and I'll show you what to do. So you run the game, and then go to New Profile, select a window, and this is the one here. So I'm going to select that one, and then Create. So I've got it in scale ×2. I don't have to worry about this because it works automatically. Then you want auto scale when in foreground. You want that on. And you have got a frame per second counter. So now you can have quite a few different options here. Settings. I've got mine on portable, and then I've got display the app in the system tray, and I've also got run at startup. Minimise the system tray at startup, because this takes hardly any processing whatsoever. So once you've set that up, once you click on the window, it goes full screen. So, and it's a really good program. You can add any to it, and it'll keep the settings. So, you know, if you're running a game you couldn't get full screen, that will force it full screen. To change the controls, use jconfig, and all we have to do is double click on whatever one you want and push the button on your controller. Once you're done, just go OK and OK. So that's done. And this is the exe. Don't need that anymore. And I put an ICO here, an icon. I made a shortcut to my desktop, so I can right click, go to properties, change icon, just says you haven't got one. Now I'm going to go to the folder. Wrong one, F I want. And you have to make sure your gamepad's on before you launch it, otherwise the game won't run. There you go. Now I've got an icon for it. Could turn it up a bit again now. And that should be green. If it says red, if that's red, it won't work. Because you have to do the registry file that I said about at the very beginning.
Which Pokemon are you battling with?
Peekapoo!
Welcome to the tutorial. Here you'll find a number of courses to help you out in your battles.
I'm not a Pokemon fan, never have been. More like poker crap.
First time here, huh? In this course, I'll teach you all about the basics of the game. Now then, what shall we start with? Alrighty, I guess we better start off learning how to go ahead and try moving your Pokemon. You can use the plus control pad to move around the field. You can also jump with the B button. If you press in the same direction twice on the plus control pad, you can step forward and back or side to side. Up. Next up, we'll learn how to press this button to use long-distance attacks are called ranged attacks. Try to land a few ranged attacks. Over and over again. You'll launch an attack that'll chase down your opponent. There you go. Now you're getting it. Alrighty then, now here's the important part. All battles consist of two states, field phase and duel phase. At the start of the battle, where we are right now, is field phase. And this is duel phase. You can tell which phase you're in by checking here. Now then, how do you go about changing phases? Well, you see, if you land a certain type of attack, you'll shift phases. Let's check out this demonstration. Alrighty, now try to shift to duel phase. Try to hit your opponent with this attack. Okay, now you've changed the phase. In duel phase, you can dish out some serious damage, but close quarter combat is risky too. Here's where the real battle goes down. But you'll need to be careful. The way you move around differs a bit from field phase. Let's practice moving around in duel phase. By pressing forward twice on the plus control pad, you can perform a forward dash step. By pressing back twice on the plus control pad, you can perform a backward dash step. You can jump using the B button. In duel phase, the action is highly varied. 1, certain attack on your opponent, and you'll shift from dual phase back to field phase. You can also just land a bunch of hits and send them flying back into field phase like this. Someone with wits like yours has probably already figured this out. Battles will involve shifting back and forth. Plus, when you cause a phase shift, you'll get a nice little bonus. And by that, I mean you'll fill up your synergy gauge. We'll talk more about how to use the synergy gauge later on. Right, I forgot to tell you. You can block by pressing the R button. By blocking, you can all but completely defend against your opponent's attack. Alrighty, let's try to block an attack. Just hold down the R button and you'll be... Whenever you're in a pinch, just press the R button. Don't forget. All right, keep an eye right here on the screen. Your synergy gauge will fill up as you land. Once your synergy gauge is full, try pressing the L and R. There's not much time left. And time's up. Your Pokemon will be superpowered while it's in wreak havoc with synergy. You can use a burst attack once during every synergy burst. Try using a burst attack.
Unless I ain't got the controls quite right.
There's not much time left. Looks like you didn't quite make it. Good work. That's the end of this course. Up next, go ahead.
Tutorial finish.
We'll have to take the controls in a minute.
Which Pokemon do you want to tag for support? I always just go with my gut.
Final round.
All right then, let's give it a shot. Your synergy gauge is full. Now's your chance to use burst. But don't get careless. Synergy gauge up. All right, let's call in some support. Oh, looks like some powers have appeared. Is that all right? Now you're in dual phase. You're good to use synergy burst, and you're ready to done. Awesome! My cheering seems to have worked, huh? Nice work! Looks like my advice is helping, huh? want to play. Choose your Pokemon.
Just making sure it loads. It didn't load.
Pick
Oh, I'm
a
at one
horse.
point. That's good. Yeah. Up first, I've got to do the registry. Yeah, right. Well, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoy that one. I'm just going to check my controls. I've got X and Y the wrong way round. No. A. B. X. Y. I did have them. I'm going to put them on the buttons. Well, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoy it anyway. Cheers.